Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Derek White.
Look, sometimes you go up, sometimes down, and the trend has been on the downward side in terms of his average points per game. And a variety of factors can be the culprit. And a lot of times you focus on the efficiency more than just pure point output.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point. Richard, this place is absolutely buzzing with anticipation. Each team with their first game of the season here tonight.
The key now is making sure your season starts with a win. That first dub is a catalyst to the start of your season. Helps you find a rhythm very early.
And the Timberwolves with possession. Here's Edwards. Off the mark with the little step back Johnny. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Last time they met was in Minnesota where they beat the Timberwolves.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
McDaniels passes to Randle. Gobert trying to get open. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just naturally strong. We've seen more than one defender sort of just bounce off Randle. He's used to it.
On the free throw, no good. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like when he's dropping dimes like that, like Jason Tatum is a problem.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Rebounded by the Celtics. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch. He talked about how they plan to deal with Jaylen Brown. Now, he said Brown's explosive off the dribble, so we have to have bodies in front of him, be physical with him, stay connected with him at all times. We'll see if they can keep Jaylen in check. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. And Tatum pulls it down. Boston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Sweet little floater.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Randle a screen on White. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
Pass to Randle. Over Tatum. And it falls over the rim and in. Randle's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randle likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
Here's Tatum. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Randle kicks to Edwards. The rebound by Holiday. Celtics leading by 8. In the corner, Tatum with it. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. McDaniels passes to Randle. There's Gobert. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Rudy is so used to fighting inside. This guy will do whatever it takes.
Pass to White. With the drive. And Derek White, he's one of the most valuable guards, Richard, in the NBA.
White can play the ball, he can shoot the ball, he stays an all-league defender. gives you everything you want in your backcourt.
First one falls for it. You know, Greg, when you look at the Timberwolves' history, the first round had been a problem for them. But not last year, as they swept the Phoenix Suns.
And you gotta look at it as being a tremendous success, right? Because going into the season, I don't know that anyone thought they would have made it to the conference finals. But boy, that young group gelled well together, and the sky's the limit for the future.
Tatum's shot is off.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Here's McDaniels. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Looking now at some numbers for White. Last year, getting it done. Last season, he averaged 15 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. But you look at all that, and really it doesn't give you the entire picture of his impact defensively.
Just in general, numbers don't tell the whole story with defense. Guys like him, you have to watch to understand his impact.
Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Randall against Tatum. A shake. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Randall down low. Tatum on him. Taken away by Holiday. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jaden McDaniels.
I love how aggressive Holiday is on the tape, just putting it on the defense.
First free throw is good. Richard, so many things about Drew Holiday's game we love, but what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I know it's an easy answer, but it's his defense. It's hard to be a feared defender in the modern NBA, Kevin. But Holiday is such a pest at all times on that end of the floor.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards kicks to DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Boston leading by 7. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. From the arc. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Porzingis. Here's Gobert, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Well, Greg, Boston didn't just win the title. They won their 18th NBA championship in style.
No series went more than 5, going 16-3 in the postseason, Kevin. Half of those wins were by 15 or more. The Celtics really weren't even challenged during that title run.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
And it's Alexander Walker in the corner. Pass to DiVincenzo. Knocked away. It's stolen by White. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Celtics second.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Porzingis finds Holiday. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And now a 10-point Boston lead.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Alexander Walker passes to Randall. Pass to DiVincenzo. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
The throw drops for DiVincenzo. Greg, this is some kind of note. Last year, Minnesota, for just the second time, had ever won a series in the postseason.
Yeah, they've been bounced in the first round, 10 of 12 appearances. But last year's team was different. Their elite defense fueled the conference finals run.
You can see the toughness that Holiday plays with. Contact doesn't faze him.
That's tipped. It's stolen by White. Takes it off the glass. White's got 7 points.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Edwards against Holiday. Edwards kicks to Randall and stolen by Horford. White goes in. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. 9 points for Derek White.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
Now Brown. Last game he had 28 points. And there's the call on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul. Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Edwards. And it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo. The Celtics working the ball around now. Horford with the screen on Conley. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Reid. And it's Conley penetrating. The shot's good. Conley's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota. Brown outside. Picked by Horford. Top of the key. And it's Brown missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Alexander Walker finds Reid. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Brown. 6 to shoot. Here's Reid. Al Horford with the rebound. Boston leading by 9. Brown outside. And finished off by Brown.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Conley, the pass to Alexander Walker. Randall, a screen on Brown. Outside for Randall. From deep Ingles. Rebound by the Celtics. Pass to Pritchard. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Alexander Walker passes to Randall. Randall is doubled. Back to Alexander Walker. Now here's Conley. And Pritchard pulls it down. Boston's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Wants to get it to Randall and does. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Conley. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Conley's got his second basket.
And how about the speed of Mike Conley there in transition? He explodes up the court to ensure they convert on that fast break.
Here's Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Conley feeling it out. And they recover it. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Pritchard passes to Horford. Brown outside. There's the 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was no doubt in his mind that it was going to fall.
Derek White has been on display for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Timberwolves trail by 14. On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Horford, and it's Cornette in at the center. Conley finds Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. There's McDaniels. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
For Minnesota, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Minnesota making a switch here. Garza's checked in. And RJ, the combination of Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown winning a title together. That's something else.
There was some small talk going around about breaking them up. Good thing for the Celtic front office, they kept them both. In their first 7 seasons as a duo, they have 5 trips to the conference finals. That is a ridiculous run.
Here's McDaniels. The 3. Gonna go that time. Celtics leading by 11. Here's Hauser. Offline with his 3. Conley against Tatum. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. No time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Alexander Walker passes to Conley. Back to Alexander Walker. To the wing on the left. Stolen by Tatum. And here they come. Here's Springer. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Outstanding D from Tatum. It led to the break.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Pass to Reed, and it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
They might start using him a little bit more sparingly with 3 fouls already before the half.
Miller's checked in for the Timberwolves. Boston also with the sub. Cornette's checked in. Conley against Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the wide open shot from Reed. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game. pass to Horford. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. No good that time. Good D by Miller. Timberwolves trail by 10. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Utah Jazz. Up against it inside. Tatum fights through. Hatchets his way to the rack.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Picked by Reed. Conley dishes to Miller. Back to Conley. McDaniels up top. 5 points in the game. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that game against Chicago, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start to the year.
And the Celtics making a change here. Brown's checked in.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Shannon. Count it. Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Jazz in Delta Center. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Now Horford. And here is Brown. Clock at 6. They grab their own miss. Here's Pritchard. And the call will be against Al Horford. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Now here's Conley. Edwards with the screen. Lobbed up there. Oh, Edwards flies up and finishes the alley-oop.
Few guys read the game like Conley.
Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Porzingis passes the ball. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
And we've watched Brown blossom into a talented scorer, someone who's capable of shouldering that entire offensive load.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes the three, and the three ball is good.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Celtics leading by 10. Here's Pritchard. Still yet to score. Holiday with it. Edwards defending. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Conley with it. Gobert the screen. Up and in on the layup. Conley's got 6 points.
And what a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Inside. Brown kicks to Holiday. Just 5 to shoot. And he goes in for the dunk.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Edwards, no good. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's hauled in by Edwards. Timberwolves trail by 12. Conley dishes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. It's stolen by Brown. Pass to Pritchard. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. RJ, we've seen multiple all-star games for Jaylen Brown. Can he become a superstar?
Well, to me, if you've got a finals MVP in your back pocket on your resume, you are now a superstar, and Jaylen Brown is that.
Reed with a screen on Holiday. Edwards finds Reed. Conley with it. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Alexander Walker. And it's Edwards, top of the key. Another shot. The muscle from Edwards.
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Fades away. And it's Brown missing.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway, and look, he paid the price.
Right side, Conley. Pass to Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
Julius Randle's checked in for Minnesota. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Michael Conley. Derek White's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday up top, defended by DiVincenzo. And Holiday kicks to Brown. Here's the screen. Down low. Here's Cornette. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Good stuff from Brown, providing the assist. He's made giant strides in his passing game.
Porzingis against Randle. Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. Goes back up. Count that one. Gobert's got 6.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Holiday against DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And here's a look at some numbers for Anthony Edwards. Great showing for him last season. He was around 26 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them.
Daniels, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Celtics also with a sub. Al Horford is checked in for Luke Cornette.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
DiVincenzo passes to Randle. Out to Edwards. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. Randle's got his 4th assist in this one.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Brown with the bucket.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And here's Randle. 6 points for him. It's Edwards on the wing. And another 3 for Minnesota.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
DiVincenzo against Holiday. There's Brown with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
They get it again. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Celtics leading by 9. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Rudy Gobert has tied for the most Defensive Player of the Year awards all time, but he's challenging himself to do more offensively. He said it's all about just being okay with missing or making mistakes, freeing my mind and doing the things that I work on to get out of this shell that I was being put in. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David Aldridge, we thank you for that report. And now, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here are the teams that led the NBA in blocked shots last year. Number 1, the Celtics. 5th, the Timberwolves.
Both clubs physically dominant inside the paint, and that's why you see those outstanding shot blocking numbers.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket.
Porzingis king it over. Horford the pass to Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Porzingis has got 6.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Celtics leading by 12. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Edwards can't hit.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
For Boston, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
And he makes the first.
What you love about Drew Holiday is he's a true teammate. He's selfless and just wants to see his whole squad win.
No good on the second free throw. McDaniels against White. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And so it's Boston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here now at Boston, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Randall out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Celtics. After this one, they're off to Philadelphia to take on the 76ers. That is game 3 of this 4-game trip. Gobert with a screen on White. Outside for Randall. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And man, Gobert is on a tear right now. Keep going to the hot hand.
Boston leading by 11. It's tipped. Porzingis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Guy's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play. And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
Randall kicks to Gobert. DiVincenzo finds Randall.
And Randall's never been one to back down from physical play inside, and he's not going to start now.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall.
You know, one thing you have to admire about Randall is his hunger to get better. He is a real leader who leads by example.
Al Horford is checked in for the Celtics. And so he's able to get one of 2. Celtics leading by 13. Here's White. And White slams it in.
He's a willing passer. Porzingis won't force his own thing very often.
Horford against Randall. Up top, DiVincenzo. And stolen by Horford. Outside, White. Holiday against DiVincenzo. Count it. Holiday's got 13.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Gobert with a screen on White. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 9.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Holiday. He's got 13. To Porzingis. Over Gobert. Porzingis can't hit. Timberwolves trail by 14 and stolen by Horford. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And Drew Holiday with the 3.
Keep it simple if I were them. Feed Holiday, let Drew eat. He's been having a fantastic night.
Edwards looking it over. Edwards loves it in there.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Holiday. For Minnesota, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
DiVincenzo taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for DiVincenzo. And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. Celtics leading by 13. Outside Holiday. Back to Brown. No good with the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside Holiday. Back to White. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Porzingis. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, the versatility of Porzingis, able to strike a number of areas.
Here's Randall to Gobert. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Now Brown.
Come on, Jalen, that's just ridiculous.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 11. Pass to Edwards. DiVincenzo against White.
And how about the numbers here for Drew Holiday? He had a strong showing last season. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 5 assists, and 5 rebounds. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, not playing outside himself, but finding lots of chances to do his thing and affect the game.
And the second free throw, good. So it's the Celtics now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Brown outside. And rebounded by McDaniels. McDaniels got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
And the foul called on Edwards. And it looks like, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And this is the time.
The previous play is under review.
Constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Slow motion replays. You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Celtics leading by 12. Holiday surveying the floor. Right wing. Porzingis high post. Gobert on him. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Horford. Horford's got his 5th assist in this one. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. DiVincenzo with it, and it's Horford picking him up. Randall dishes to Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
He throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. And Edwards drops them both. Celtics leading by 12. Pass to Holiday. Outside, Horford. Holiday sets the pick for Horford. Here's Pritchard, a 3-ball. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Oh, Edwards!
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Pritchard passes to Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Brown wide open. He fires. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. Trailing by 13. Randall has doubled. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 12. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. McDaniels against Holiday. Horford kicks to Holiday. Back to Horford. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Minnesota, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Brown. Shoots over McDaniels. Nice follow through on the fadeaway. Brown's got 7 now in this quarter.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Here's Randall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Horford. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Boston.
Look, it's not just about forcing a turnover, guys. It's about converting them in those opportunities and cashing them in.
Take a break.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
That free throw good from Randall. Minnesota making some changes. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. Dillingham comes in for Edwards. And Mike Conley subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Celtics leading by 13. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you very much. The Timberwolves have become a rough and rugged team. Swingman Jaden McDaniels said, "We don't let nobody push us around. We're always being physical defensively. I feel like we're a tough team, super tough." And Kevin, they certainly have the size to hold their own.
Always being physical. But David, that's their identity. And we thank you for the report. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, talk about a guy who can create for himself. Dillingham can already score on elite defenders.
Yeah, and Kevin, a lot of that is his footwork. You can see the hours he's put into it. And then add in the body control and quickness. Good luck slowing this young man down.
And that one falls for Dillingham. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Boston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pritchard passes to Holiday. Over Dillingham. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 11. Dillingham with it. Pass to Conley. Dillingham setting the screen for Conley. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Conley's got 9.
I'll tell you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
To the middle, here's Cornette. And nothing is falling for him right now. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. Now, Alexander Walker. Here's the three. Reed misses. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Brown jams it in.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Reed with a screen for Conley. Pass to Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. It's tipped. Here's Pritchard. Brown feeling out a bit. The offensive rebound. Holiday with the three, and he's good on the three ball. Holiday's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And here is Conley. 9 points in the game so far. To the right side. Randall outside. Shot clock at 5. Brown outside. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Brown's got 11 points here in just the second half. There's the pick. Here's Randall. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
There's the lob to Brown. .55 seconds left here in the third quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Here's Pritchard. Now here is Holiday. Trains it from beyond the arc. Holiday's got 22 points.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Conley kicks to Reed. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the triple. And that one is off. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Celtics, we've got Tatum, and it's Cornette in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Tatum. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now here's Conley. Pass to Minot. Here's Reed. 5 to shoot. And here is Clark. And stolen by Tatum. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
The two-way game of Tatum is just special.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for Minnesota. It's a 16-point game. Picked by Reed. Conley kicks to Reed. Back to Conley. Just 5 on the clock.
This is the right play by Conley, sticking with the motion and ensuring he gets to the line.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And that one falls for Mike Conley. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Garza's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Tatum looking around. Horford sets a screen for Tatum. Pass to Cornette. Hook loose, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Here's Minot. Back to Conley. Pass to Minot. Shot clock at 6. Now, Alexander Walker. Guarded by Tatum. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Celtics leading by 14. Outside Tatum. From past the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Now here's Conley. Tight defense on him. Here's Garza. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Pritchard. Jacks up a 3. Minot pulls it in.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for your Timberwolves, John Ryder. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Miller's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Alexander Walker. And then for Boston. Cade is checked in, and it's Holiday in for Al Horford. And he sinks the second. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Tatum with it. Pass to Hauser. Here's Cada. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Now Conley. And here's Edwards, guarded by Tatum. Edwards dishes to Conley. Off target with his 3. Celtics leading by 16. Here's Hauser. Traps in the tray.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Conley finds Edwards. Sweet move. And the rejection by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Here's Holiday. And count it from 19 feet away. Holiday's got 13 points in the second half.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Taken away by Holiday. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Edwards. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Edwards got 20.
And that's what they're looking for from Edwards, scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Outside Conley. Pass to Reed. They get it back. Edwards. Off with the layup. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-5 run. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if they're a little bit more selective tonight.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And Edwards drops them both.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
They get it back.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Outside Tatum. Back to Holiday. Over Edwards. And Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Tatum. Holiday's got 6 here in this quarter.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
To the left side wing. Gobert with a screen on Tatum. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
It's Randall with the drive. Porzingis with the block. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And finished off by Brown.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. GA, what effect do you think the rule to limit flopping has had since it was put into place in the NBA?
Well, I do think we're seeing less theatrics, and there were fines before, but a flop now might impact the game itself. So I'd say it's been a bit of a deterrent.
Brown outside. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. 24 points for Anthony Edwards.
And great strength and body control from Edwards. Able to finish through the contact.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Randall. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
That free throw good from Randall.
He's put in the work and worn down the defense. Now they're getting a little sloppy, and it's allowed them to get to the line more this half.
Pritchard passes to Springer. Horford with it. And this year's draft class considered to be one of the weaker classes in recent years.
I don't believe in a such thing as a weak draft class. There is always going to be a player or multiple players that stand out. Understand, even if you're drafting 60 players, if 5 of them turn out to be legitimate players, that's a good draft class.
Here's Edwards. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Springer. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
First team foul. 2 shots. Springer.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. And here is DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. Drills the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got 9 points here in the second half.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Pass to Springer. Horford with it. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
A tenacious big man. Good seeing Horford keep his balance in these situations.
Boston making a switch here. Peterson's checked in. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. And it's good for 2. Here's Pritchard. There's 1:59 left in the fourth. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple of years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. Nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Gobert the screen. Here's McDaniels. It's hauled in by Cornette. Celtics leading by 23.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Celtics.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Jaylen Brown.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And the first one at the line is good. Celtics making a switch here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Pritchard. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hauser. Shot clock at 5. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Here's Gobert. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. A free throw drops for Gobert. Good on both. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You'd never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jaylen. A long season. What do you guys need to do to keep it rolling?
Just keep finding consistent rhythm with each other. Keep playing the game the right way, executing the game plan, and just do your job. It'll be fun.
You all did the job tonight, man. Congrats again on the win. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.